And especially right now with rates, I'm like, wow, like, do I even want to refinance right now? But I think the answer is going to be yes, because I want to keep buying more properties.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm also wondering, like, am I dragging my feet on this because I haven't really reached out to a lender yet?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I mean, they won't appraise it till after the rehab's done, but I've
Mhm.
heard it recommended multiple times to reach out early in the process for lenders.
Yeah. Well, this is actually a really good question. I was talking with Douglas about this. Should you refinance a property right now or not? If you've paid, let's say you've self-funded and you've paid for it yourself, should you refinance it or not? I think there's a really good case to be made for not refinancing it. And what I mean by that is not exactly not paying yourself back or preventing yourself from scaling. But let's say you own $100,000 property. If you own it outright, you can actually take out a line of credit on that property and you get 80%. And right now, there are some line of credit, some small and regional banks that will give you a line of credit at prime. I've heard of some doing prime minus 50 basis points. And in that case, your rate's going to be 5.5% as opposed to a 7.5% rate for a 30-year fixed. That actually might make a lot of sense. Right now, you've still got a loan on it. You're still going to end up paying it, right? So it's just different types of money, but it's still a loan. But there's a good reason for that. One of the benefits of the 30-year fixed is it's fixed, so it's not going up or down. But one of the challenges of it, one of the drawbacks is it's not going down when rates go back down. You got to go through the entire refinancing process, and that's fine. But the HELOC or the line of credit is going to be variable on a monthly basis tied to Wall Street Journal Prime. So if you feel like you really truly believe we're at the top of the market with where interest rates are, and they're going to be starting to be drawn down over the next, say, 12 months, a HELOC could make a lot of sense. So, but primarily that's going to be most doable if you own the house outright,
Mhm.
because particularly in today's environment, today's real estate market, lots of small and regional banks are more hesitant to put a secondary lien on a property to provide a line of credit, just because of the volatility of the market. But if they're the primary lien, or it's your primary home with a secondary lien, then they're a lot more comfortable with it. So that's something to consider too. But that doesn't mean that refinancing would be wrong. It just might mean there might be another option that would save me a little bit more money, but still allow me to scale.